So what you're going to want to have in order to be able to follow these instructions, you're going to need a coin of any kind. I'm using a penny because it is smaller, so it's going to help with this. Then you're going to need at least one writing utensil. I'm using two in this case, just in case. A few sheets of paper, some sort of text. I'm using a book because it is easier to use with this instructions, and some dice. I'm doing a set of 10 words, 10 sentences, and 10 phrases. So that means that I'm choosing a number close to 10, which is 12, to be able to roll. Now, if you were to, let's say, do sets of 20, then you might want to up the size of the sides that your dice has, or the amount of dice that you have. So if you were using 20, maybe go a little bit over, because it might help. Go to 22, maybe 24, around there, to be able to do this with enough variety of words. So what we're going to do to begin this is that we're going to get a sheet of paper, and it is optional. You can fold it. I'm not gonna personally fold it, but what you're going to do is that for the range of number that you're using, like the quantities, you're gonna write those down. You're gonna split it in half, and you're gonna write half of them down on one side of the paper and half in the other side of the paper, randomly, not like in order, not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever. So yeah, you're gonna write some numbers, like so, 4, 2, etc. Right? And then you're gonna let's just do something for a second. 6. So yeah, and once you get your numbers, I'm using a set of 10, so we're only using numbers in between 1 through 10. Once you write those down, you split them in half. You're gonna section them with some lines like this. And yeah, so I have one that I was using a minute ago that I'll use for this. It looks better. So I have this one here, and so once you have your little number thing, you're gonna get your penny and you're gonna drop it, flip it, toss it. I'm dropping it because it's kind of hard to flip it, but if you can do that. So we're gonna drop it. Okay, now our coin landed in this little section, so that means that we're in between the numbers 9 and 8. Now we're gonna look at the side that the coin fell into, and we got heads. So that means that if you get heads, you're gonna use the number that's on the right, but if you get tails, you're gonna use the number that's on the left. So we get the number 9, and we're gonna make a little chart here on another piece of paper, for words, phrases, sentences. So yeah, go ahead and do that. And so we got 9. So that means that we have to go to the 9th page, 9 sentence, 9 word. So we'll go here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The word more. Okay. So now you have your first word. For your second word, what you're gonna do is you're gonna drop the coin again. Okay, so we got heads for 3 and 10, so that means you get the number 10. Now, so what you're gonna do is that we got 9 in the previous coin toss. So that means that we're gonna add 10 to 9, which is gonna be 19. So we'll go to the 19th page, 19th sentence, 19th word. this helps increase variety. You know, instead of just being stuck in between pages 1 through 10, it helps a little bit more. So in this case, I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so we only have 17 sentences in this page. In the case that happens, once you finish getting to the sentence, you'll go back up to the page and count the remaining. So I have 2 remaining sentences, so we'll just go to the second sentence 1 and 2. So we'll go to the 19th word of that sentence. And in the case that your sentence is less than the digit that you have, just do the same. Once you get to the end, say it's a 7-word sentence but you have 19, you'll count to 7 and then you'll go back to the beginning of the sentence and continue counting until you get 19. So you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you go back up, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then you'll go back up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that'll give you 19. So for me, that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, the word piled. Now, for the following word, you're going to drop your coin again over here. That's a bad one. So we got tails, we got number 1. So basically what this means is that we're not gonna add the 1 to the 19 that we just got. Instead, we're only gonna add the 1 to the immediate number that came before it, which was 10. So that means that we are going to get 11. So because 10 plus 1 is 11, so that means 11th sentence of the 11th page and the 11th word, and that's going to be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's going to be the word time. So, and you're gonna repeat that until the desired amount of words, phrases, sentences, whatever that you want. So, once you get your list, my list would be a lot bigger than this, but time for this. You're gonna make a cootie catcher, now, or also known as a fortune teller. And it's what basically this is this little paper right here. You know, you open it and close it, and so you're gonna make one of those. And now typically most people, when they make one, they write stuff on the outside, the sort of like outer shell of the inside, and then on the flaps. So I will say, do not write anything out here on these little parts or in here. You know, don't avoid writing any numbers or anything in there. You're only going to want to write stuff inside these flaps, and they're gonna be basic subtraction and addition equations. So we'll use the variable d in this case to represent the number that we get from rolling the dice. You're gonna want to do a few like within the range of like the quantity of your set. So if you have 10, try to avoid like, let's say, try to avoid doing minus 10 plus 10. I mean, well, you could do that, but try to avoid, you know, minus 11 plus 11, because it'll make it a little harder. So yeah, so you're gonna do that. You're gonna write some inside. Let's say I'll just write d plus 3 and D minus 4. So that means that I'll explain in a second, but you just fill those out. There should be 8 of those. I have one here filled out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 equations there. And so yeah, it should look like this. Blank on the outside, blank on these parts. There should be nothing there because we're gonna use these dice. We're gonna roll them one time. So we got 12. So that means we'll open and close this 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we're gonna choose one of these slots. I'll choose this one right here. And we're gonna open that one up. And I got D plus 4. So we're gonna roll these dice one more time. And we got 8. So we're gonna replace our D with the 8 because that's the number that we rolled. And that'll give us 12. So in a set of words, I'll get a example set that I made you'll have, let's say I have 10 words here. So if you get a number that's bigger than the quantity that you have in your set, that is okay. What you're going to do is that you're gonna, count all the way down and then go back up and count again. So we got 13. I believe. 8, no, we got 12. So that means that we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we still have 2 left over. So we're gonna go back to the top of this and go 11, 12. So we get the word town, and you're gonna need another sheet of paper for this. And what you're gonna do is that you're going to write down that word or phrase or sentence, and then you'll do it again. I'll do it 2 more times really quickly. So 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Choose the spot right here. D plus 0. So we'll roll the dice 1. 8. So that means we get 8. So we'll go to our little list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is the word go. So we'll write the word down. And then I'll show one more example really quickly. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So choose the spot right here. D minus 5. Let's roll the dice. We get 7. 7 minus 5, that's 2. So we go 1, 2, and that's the word town again. And then you continue doing that for the amount of times that you want to. Now, if you roll numbers, let's say for this D minus 5, we were to roll a 5, and that will give a 0. Simply what you would do is re-roll. So let's say we re-roll one more time, and we get a number that is smaller. So like smaller than what we're like subtracting. We get 3 minus 5, that's gonna be negative 2. Okay, and instead of going up and down, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down to up. So if we get negative 2, we'll start at the bottom of our list, and we'll go 1, 2. So we'll get the word ago once again. And then that's what you would do if you get a negative number or if you get a 0, until you roll the amount of times that you desire, and then you get your poem. So yeah, that is how you go about using this instruction manual. Yeah, thank you.